Well, the time has finally come to turbo my wife's truck, and we have all the parts and everything ready to rock, so figured I would start on it. I didn't do a video. I mean, it's just a stock truck. I figured I would just do this and show some pictures of it. It is painfully stock. It is so clean. The engine bay and everything looks like showroom fresh. So it was fun. I just started, I took some pictures here before we started on everything, and then I'll go over everything as we dug into it. But turbo, cam, gears, and some other goodies all going in at once. Now here is a box with basically the injectors, fuel pump, intercooler, piping, valve springs, a camshaft, some other little things. And what I did was I bought a TrickFlow 228 cam and a 7065 turbo from Varen, air-to-air intercooler, 2.5-inch piping kit, 80 pounders, Walbro 450 off eBay, and just gonna toss all that stuff in there in the stock tank and whatnot. Also, I got 456 gears in the green bag there, and that's a KB racing manifold on the bottom, and that's my blown up PT88 on the top right there. That's not going in the car, it's just in the picture. People might ask about it. Alright, now next up I ripped off the water pump and tore down the front of the motor, and got my balancer puller, which has pulled its 300th balancer. Take a nice anniversary photo there. And then got dug into the camshaft, pulled the cam out. There's a neat little trick here. Ripped the intake manifold off. Neat trick here. Bungee that radiator and everything out of the way. Give you plenty of room. Don't have to disconnect everything. Just shove it out of the way. Swapped out the cam. Put on the 3-bolt 4X cam gear. Different part. Button it back together, RTV'd the corners, and started on the valve springs. After that, me and my buddy Joey did some quick intercooler piping mock-up, and I sent him home with some of the cold side piping, and he's going to weld it together. We're going to do as many chunks of one piece at a shot, and I'm going to convert the car straight to speed density. I figured why mess with trying to weld in a 4-inch opening and put the meter in and hoping the airflow's straight and all that good stuff. So right to speed density, so 2.5 to 4-inch coupler right there in the throttle body, and just go from there once we get the piping back. Here's a shot of the front end or two, and after that I went with the turbine and everything over to my buddy Diano, and we put the wastegate on the housing again, just for fun. And of course for this one, we just eyeballed a nice spot, and he always hole saws right into it. He's got some good bits, and just run the bit slow and no lube in the cast iron, and it cuts right through like a dream. Doesn't wobble or anything.
Good.
China steel to American stainless. Tink, tink, tink.
Nothing to be scared of.
Nice. No preheat. I'm going to touch this thing. No torch. Mike's going to break the internet. He's not even going to burn this tape. It's a new kind of welding. It's cold. Cold fusion welding. Perfected by the Russians. And this is pretty much how we ended up with the wastegate on the housing. And I bolted up the turbo and got a little bit of stuff out of the way, and we're going to start doing the downpiping thing soon. I think I might make a video update, just quick show where the truck is at, how far I am, just walk around it and babble, or I can just continue to do straight photos and facts. Let me know what you guys would rather hear, honestly. It doesn't matter to me either way, whether it's rambling or packed with